Little hesitant to say this. Get the IV in right away. I don't bleed. Just the other day, she had to poke me 4 times in 4 different spots. Okay, guys, so it's late, meaning like not late as in, oh, I need to go to sleep, but late as in it's 7:30 and this is my first video for this blog or vlog. And I don't know why I'm doing it. I'm really tired. I actually, about an hour ago, I was falling asleep at the wheel. I was seeing things while I was driving and I was really nervous about like crashing my car. And it was really bad, but I'm actually really tired still, but I really don't know. But I guess I kind of wanted to talk about something, and that is that I started Cromolyn a while back, but I only did it very part-time. I won't go into detail about it just because, I don't know, I feel like it's just pointless to go through it. But today is my real day, or tomorrow will be my real day of actually starting Cromolyn. Okay. So, I think that's why I wanted to record, and I said, well, instead of just doing a quick recording for Instagram, why not just kind of do a video for today? Plus, I need to get back to recording. So, anyway. Ow. This is my 96 I don't know what that word is, but I'll just say capsules, whatever that word is down there. I'm a little confused because my doctor wanted me to start very low. I guess 10 milligrams is the highest, or not milligrams, sorry, 10 milliliters is the highest, and 1 milliliter is the lowest. He likes to start low and then gradually go up depending on the person, instead of starting high, because a lot of people get nauseated and they throw up and whatever else. So he said, let's start at the lowest, 1 milliliter once a day, when many people go to 10 milliliters 4 times a day, so 40 milliliters. And I go, all right, so if I do 1, do you want me to do it 4 times a day? He goes, nope, just do 1 milliliter once a day. And I go, all right, I thought we were going with that, 4 times a day. But then I looked at my insurance and they're like, well, we only cover 5 milliliters. And I'm like, is it only 5 milliliters or is it like 5 milliliters and less? All I did was call my doctor and say, this is what it says on a paper, but you would know best if it means 5 milliliter and less. Anyway, they changed it, and when I picked it up at the pharmacy, it says 5 milliliters. I go, okay, fine. My doctor was probably like, all right, well, let's do 5 milliliters once a day instead of 1 milliliter once a day. Until I look at the little sticker that it comes with, and it says, take 5 milliliters by mouth 4 times a day, before meals and at bedtime. And I'm like, so I'm taking 20 milliliters today, or today and every day, not 5 once a day. So I'm a little confused about that. I don't know. So I got that today. And then I am also starting the Cromolyn nasal spray, which was my idea in my head. But here it is suggested doing the Cromolyn oral. And then out of nowhere, he was like, well, there's a nasal spray. I'm like, that's what was on my list. So I was going to mention it to you because I do take a nasal spray, which is somewhere. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Ooh. It's, I don't know, FLU something. This is it here. And it doesn't do anything. Like, nothing, but I do it every day or as much as I can because why? Maybe it does something I just don't notice a big impact. So he goes, you can still take it if you want, but let's do Cromolyn. My bad. My friend called me and now it's about an hour later. And I don't remember what we were talking about besides Cromolyn. Yeah, I think we were talking about that I am now starting the Cromolyn nasal spray, which I opened and I tried already. It looks like this here. And then I'll still use the other spray if I feel needed. Like, it's not gonna hurt, as he says. And I'm supposed to be doing this 1 or 2 sprays per nostril, my choice, up to 4 times a day. And then he has me starting on Cromolyn sodium solution for eye drops. So that's this here, and it's yeah, Cromolyn. So I also take a lot of eye drops, like this. Oh, no. So these 4 are eye drops, and they're all prescribed eye drops. There are 3 more, which I threw away, and I'm a little mad that I did, and that's why I don't throw away medication, because I feel like if somehow I need it, then, well, I need to have it. And if I throw it away, then I'm screwed. And I threw them away because I remember I looked them up and it says it was for like an infection, stuff like that, and I've had it for like 6 months, 8 months, and it says use for 7 days and then throw away. So I was using it for no reason. But then I go to the doctor, they're like, you have an infection in your eye still, and you know, your scar is still there, or your scratch, and you need these medications. And I'm like, crap, I just had them. And he's like, they didn't expire, so just use those. I'm like, I don't have them anymore, and whatever else. So I have the 4, actually now 5, as of today, and I had 2 or 3 more, and I think I threw them away. I may still have them, but I'm almost positive I threw them away. But yeah, so I have a lot of eye drops prescribed. And then of course, like I said, I have my Cromolyn nasal spray, and then my flucanones, I don't know what it is, which is another spray for your nose. So yeah, so today I ended up with Cromolyn eye, Cromolyn nose, and then a big old box of Cromolyn. So it's pretty intense, and I do have to make some phone calls because I'm a little confused by this 5 milliliters 4 times a day instead of 1 milliliter once a day. So I'm not sure if they wrote that wrong. And I did pick up another medication. I take cetrizine, like it's an antihistamine, and he told me today to still take it, but to take it twice a day. And so I'm like, well, you need to do a new prescription, so that when I pick up the new prescription, it says take twice a day, so I have double. So instead of getting a quantity of 30, I should get 60 for 1 month. And then they're like, yep, we put it in, but then I pick it up and it's exactly the same prescription as the one I already have that I'm almost out of. Or wait, vice versa. This is the old one. So I have to call this in because I'm like, it still says once a day. Yeah, so I'm a little excited. I'm a little nervous because I hear people really like it if it works, but at the same time, I'm a little nervous because I hear that if you have a high milligram, you get, sick, you're like nauseated, you throw up, and it's a little intimidating when you see a box this big full of medication. And I'm not sure if you guys have ever seen Cromolyn. It's not a pill, it is oral, but they look like little vials, like this. So, yeah. I'm not sure how you take it, and honestly, I'm a little in shock that he didn't tell me how to take it. Now, I have seen, like, videos on YouTube about how you take it, but I'm not exactly sure. I know it tastes like salt, so some people don't want to just drink it. I'm not sure if you can just drink it. If so, I'm just going to do it like that. Like, I already take a sleeping medication, which is a liquid, and it pretty much just sodium, like just salt. And people are like, oh, I can't do it. I'm like, it's this much, just drink it. But if it's required, I think you have to mix it with water. Some people do like those like powdered drinks, and you put in water and you mix it and then you drink a little bit. I think it just makes it worse. I don't want salt in my sugary drink. So I think I'm probably going to start it tomorrow since it's already later in the night. Hear it. So yeah. Alright, so this is kind of off topic. It's not about Cromolyn, but I'm a little hesitant to say this, but I also feel like it's kind of needed to say. I love my nurse. Like, I adore her. She's my main nurse. And I've had some other nurses, I don't feel well, that come in when she's not able to come. So I've had 2 other nurses. One, I think, has come once, and the other one has come twice to help out. And each and every one of them, I don't have that same connection with as my regular nurse, but they get the IV in right away. I don't bleed. It doesn't hurt. Like, they're here for 20 minutes at the most. They take my vitals quickly. My nurse, I bleed every time doing IVs, like a lot. It hurts, sometimes even worse than others. Like today, I think was probably the worst. Like I kind of wanted to cry. Just the other day, she had to poke me 4 times in 4 different spots on 2 different arms. 2 in one arm, 2 in another arm. She even had to call the company because after, I think she said 3 pokes, they have to legally call and whatever else. So, and the IV lasted for the moment of doing the infusion, and then it wouldn't flush, so I had to pull it out. And then today it really hurt. And then when she does I'm completely losing the word. When she does like my blood pressure and heart rate, I can't think of it. I just said it a second ago. My vitals, she takes forever. So like, my temperature is under my tongue. That's a second. Do my blood pressure, it's a second because she uses like that, the pump, and it gets lighter and lighter, and that's easy. But she does my heart rate and looks at her clock, and it takes forever for her to count my heart. Now the other 2 nurses have come with a machine, so it does it for them. But then they have to legally manually do it as well. And it just takes, forever. So I feel like, I don't know, like I love her. I think she either just needs to maybe retire, or she just needs to get like more training again. Like maybe just new ways of doing things so that she doesn't make me bleed or hurt my arm as much as that she does, and trying to find a way to do heart rates and blood pressure checks without it taking 5-10 minutes, I am really tired, so I'm gonna go. This was a very, very, very random video. Again, it's already like 8:30, 9 o'clock. And I am still using my cell phone. I really love using my camera, but it's not a good vlog camera unless you're vlogging within your home. It's just very big. It's a Canon T6i, so you have to travel with it, and it's not light. And my laptop, it's got a really bad virus, so I can't really use the editing software, even though I'm paying for it. So I just use my cell phone. I edit it within 2 minutes. When I use my laptop, it might take about 6 hours to edit a 10-minute video with my phone. And it takes about 8 to 12 hours to upload. And it takes 30 seconds with my phone, to download onto my computer or to save to my phone. And then you have to upload it onto YouTube, and then that takes about another hour or 2 with my laptop, when it takes about 30 seconds to a minute, depending on how long it is, with my cell phone. That's how bad my virus is and how bad my software is, like how slow my software is on my computer. So anyway, I'm using my cell phone. I'm going to let you guys go because I need to clean this all up and I am really hot, and I'm gonna probably go take a shower and maybe wash my hair so that my head is cool, because I'm like, I can feel the heat off my neck. So stay super strong, and I will see you guys next time.